beautiful people. I'm so excited today. Woo! So this is my first video actually. So I put a video, an introductory video before just to explain what this channel is about. So this is my first proper video, like we're gonna be reviewing our first startup today. And the startup we're gonna be reviewing first is called drum rolls. Yoello. What sort of name is that actually? Where did they get that name from? Yoello. Yoell. Oh, Yoello. Well, it's actually a catchy name, I would say. I can't condemn too much. It's a catchy name, but I'm just trying to, I'm just wondering where they got that name from. Well, if anyone knows, just, leave a comment underneath to, explain to us where you think where they got that name from. But yeah, besides that, this is going to be divided into four stages. So first of all, I'm going to try and explain. I said try because I could be explaining, but I'm not making sense to you guys. So I'll try my possible best to, make it make sense. So the first stage is going to be what they do, what the startup is about. And then we go to the founder of the company, and they probably sometimes the founders remain CEOs, but sometimes the CEOs could be different. We are going to be focusing on the founder of the company, and then we'll go to the seed funding money. That's the part I like most. Seed funding money, and then we'll review the company. Just what we think, the platform is like, and things of that sort. So without much ado, let's go straight into it. So Yoello is a smart mobile ordering platform. What this means is that so if you remember during the lockdown, when we had the first lockdown, for those of us in the UK, we had it for a while, and then when the lockdown was eased, we're allowed to get back out with the social distancing rules in place. That lockdown was hard though. It was hard. I remember I thought I was going crazy. I'm telling you, I went out and I remember, I don't want to say what I did wrong, but I got stopped by the police and I told them I was going mad. I just needed to be outside. This is a true life story. I thought I was going to go crazy because at that time I was living by myself, so I was so bored. But anyways, when the lockdown was eased and a lot of people wanted to go out because they've been locked in for so long, but where the restaurants were out of business for a while, so the government wanted to support them, and they wanted us to actually go in and dine in as opposed to just getting takeaways. So with the social distancing rules in place, so remember they had this some of the restaurants, by the way, they had this barcode on the table, so you could place your order sitting on your table from your mobile phone. So that's similar to what Yoello does. So they didn't start during the lockdown, right? They started before the lockdown, right? The business idea came before the lockdown, but they sort of the business shot over the roof during the lockdown. So they're one of those businesses that benefited from the entire lockdown COVID thing. So Yoello is a smart mobile ordering platform that caters to the retail and hospitality industry. So like I've explained, they have a platform that enables customers to place an order from their table and it gets served to them while seated without going to the counter. So that's basically what they do. So secondly, we're going to be looking at the founder of the company. He's in his early 20s actually. His name is Sina Yamani, right? So he was studying at Cardiff University at that time, right? He was studying computer science, but he loves a good night out and he loves beer, and he had a lot of friends that worked in the hospitality industry. So he wanted to support them. He wanted to create something that has to do with the that industry, as well as his love for technology. So, like I said, he was studying computer science at the university at that time, and he stumbled on this idea, um, and he dropped out of uni. Wow, wow, that's a strong one. You know why? Because I'm Nigerian, right? And I'm from a Nigerian household. That is not something you can even say that you want to drop out of uni. Huh? What? Wow. Just thinking about it, I can just see the reaction of my parents' face. My parents' faces. God. Anyways, he dropped out of uni. Right. Well, similar to a lot of these successful businessmen like Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, and Elon Musk, they all dropped out of prestigious universities. Harvard. I don't know where they are, but I know some of them dropped out of Harvard. Wow. You really need to have a strong inclination. You need to have a strong drive for you to be able to take that bold decision to drop out of university. Really, it is. Just thinking about it. Just take a second and think about it. Right? You're in a university, trying to go through this traditional route of, finishing uni and then getting a 9 to 5 job. All of a sudden, you think you have a business idea. And think about it, right? When you come up with the business idea at that time, it's only you yourself that believe in that idea. A lot of people will not believe in your idea until it comes into fruition, right? Till they see it actually working. So you imagine like what they're thinking at that time for them to be able to drop out of university and just pursue their idea full time. Wow. Kudos to you guys. I give you guys respect. I'm sure a lot of entrepreneurs would understand what I'm talking about. So he dropped out of uni to pursue his idea full time. At that time, he said it was for a year he was on partner. It was like just pushing his idea, pushing it, and making contact with the right people. Eventually, Yoello blew up. So I'm sure it sounds easy me talking about it right now, but I'm sure there were a lot of dark times. But he scaled through them and he made the startup successful to what it is today. So kudos to you, Sina. And I'm not in any way saying you should drop out of uni to pursue your idea. Me personally, I do not know if I would have been able to do that. My parents, the fear of my parents alone will put me off. I'm telling you. So respect to you, Sina. You took a decision to drop out of uni and you made this startup, successful. And I'm sure you can go back to uni anytime you want to, because sure now you're in a better position where you can leave the company in someone else's hand and pursue your degree if you want to. But we still have a lot of entrepreneurs, right, that have completed uni and still made a success out of their startup. So I'm not in any way saying you have to drop out of uni to be a successful entrepreneur. That's not what I'm saying. So, where am I? You guys have made me lose my focus. So yeah, the next thing is the seed funding. Seed funding. Yeah. I can't dance, like I'm so bad at dancing, but yeah. Seed funding. Wow. What is seed funding? So with a lot of entrepreneurs, right? When you start your business, one of the most important thing and the most challenging thing is getting the funds to push your business to where you want it to be, right? So what we do is what a lot of entrepreneurs do is they give out a stake in their business, in their startup, right? For monetary amounts, right? For monetary whatever. So say for example, right, you value your company at £500,000, right? And you give out 50% for 10% of the business. No, sorry. Oh, focus. Say you value your company at that stage in time where you're seeking for funding. You value it at £500,000, right? And you give out 10% for £50,000, right? To raise funds to support your business. Does that make sense? That's what seed funding is about. Some people call it seed capital, but that's just the idea of what it is. So in total, Yoello have had 4 rounds of seed funding. So at these different rounds, the company could be valued at different different prices, right? Because from the first seed funding to the fourth one, they would have grown, and the value of the company would have grown. It would not be the same, right? So the investors that are coming at a later stage will have to probably pay more for lower stakes. So in total, they've raised $10.8 million, and the latest round of funding was in 2021. So they've really done well for themselves, and I'm sure a lot of investors believe in the business. That's why they've been able to put their money where their mouth is. So congrats to Yoello for raising this this amount. So finally, just to conclude, just a little review of the platform. I've personally used the platform before, and I think it's amazing. If you're in Cardiff, South Wales, I think you probably have stumbled in one of these pubs or restaurants, stumbled on Yoello's mobile ordering platform. It's easy to use. All you need to do is to scan the barcode, and it will pop up the restaurant menu for you to select your order from and just pay while seated all on your table. So it's quite easy to use, and I think they've done an amazing job. So for businesses, if you want to use the platform, all you need to do is to contact Yoello, and they do this thing which I think is amazing. They will provide you a demo of how the platform works, and if you think it's good for you, you can go with them. And for us customers, I think for us that have used the platform, I think it's amazing. But there's always room for improvement. So if you think you've used the platform, or if you're eventually going to use the platform and you think there are areas they can improve on, please don't forget to just drop a comment and leave a feedback, and I'm sure we can send that over to the company, or sort of find a way to get it to them so that they can take that on board and make improvements. This is all we're going to be talking about today for Yoello, and next time we're going to be seeing another amazing startup that we're going to be reviewing together. Thank you all for joining, and see you next time. Wait, no, not yet, please. It's going to be a long journey. I don't want to form something I can't keep up with. Okay, so if you think I'm doing too much, please tell me. We are family now. We are stuck together. Thank you. So please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button. Everyone says this at the end of their YouTube videos, so I'm going to copy and paste. See you guys next time. Hope I did well. Are you guys still there? Okay.